Haunted by the aftermath of the Treaty of Versailles, economic and military collapse, poverty and disillusionment, the German people were looking for hope. This hope was given to them by the new government, which set out to restore Germany to its former glory and beyond, no matter what the cost. Will this hope be false? That is for you to decide. You will assume the role of Franz Halder, an officer of an old and renowned Prussian school of military tradition, who is soon to become the German Army Chief of General Staff. You will have to do the bidding of the highest authorities, and at the same time make sure your fatherland and its people do not perish in their deadly struggle. Your actions are what will set apart fame and infamy, victory and defeat, prosperity and collapse, reason and insanity.
Soviet Russia is making futile attempts to establish the Bolsheviks regime in Spain. The German government supports the brave volunteers who gallantly resist the puppet government of the Spanish Republicans. Following the call of their valiant hearts, many Germans volunteered to fight alongside the Spanish rebels. General Halder, I came upon your orders, sir.
Halder, as you know, our new divisions formed with volunteers are about to be sent to Spain. Germany needs an experienced commander who would lead them to victory.
I believe any officer should be gallant and put Germany above all else.
Well, maybe someone comes to mind. This assignment will certainly open new career prospects.
I'm convinced the officer's honor should always be the main motive, not the career ladder.
That is exactly what I have been looking for. Halder, I like your approach. I know you're a very talented and gallant officer. If you had asked me, I would have sent you personally to put things in order there. Yet I cannot order you in this case.
Herr Goering, please allow me to lead our forces. I will depart for Spain immediately.
The German government is highly grateful to you for this act of bravery. The civil war in Spain has been quite advantageous for us. We've spread our influence to a European state of major importance and given our pilots a baptism in fire. Still, this conflict is turning into a tiresome affair, while the Wehrmacht has plenty of bigger goals to focus on. The Republican government is on its last legs, so get in there and deal the death blow. Of course, armed with our cutting-edge technology, the Francoist troops would eventually win regardless. But this could be good for the public image. A good reminder for the Spaniards who they owe their victory to. The Republican government is holed up in Barcelona. Our primary objective is Tarragona. If we take it, we will split the Republican territory in two and leave the Catalonian capital cut off. The civil war in Spain has
and for non-core units it is yellow and hexagon shaped. Non-core units are allocated for one mission only, while the core units will accompany you throughout the campaign. You will be able to level them up and provide them with new equipment. These units are the ones which should be under your primary protection. Tactical bombers are flying artillery and a great tool for wreaking havoc on any enemy troops, although you have to be careful of the anti-aircraft units Overwatch and fire support. It is better to scout the enemy positions before sending in bombers. Do not leave your tactical bombers without protection. Remember, they are a prime target for enemy fighter planes.
Hopefully, no fighters today.
Infantry is good for assaulting the enemy positions after the artillery and air bombardment. It is also the best unit for storming cities, mountains, forests, and well-entrenched positions. A well-entrenched infantry is a tough target for the enemy assault.
Hopefully, no fighters today.
This is a long-range bomber. It has higher fuel capacity and more defense, but lower attack parameters due to the higher altitude of bombing runs. Such bombers are better escorted with long-range fighters, or fighters fitted with extra fuel tanks during their long-range missions.
What happened? Army happened! We deployed to our victory.
This unit has heavy equipment. Units with heavy equipment cannot move if they do not have ground transport. Additionally, they cannot board air transport and can only disembark from naval transport at a seaport. Reconnaissance is extremely important in an offensive, since it provides you with full intelligence information regarding the presence of enemy forces, thus making your attack more effective. A reconnaissance unit can move several times per turn, as long as it has move points left. Once the reconnaissance unit notices the enemy, it automatically stops and then can move again. If an enemy surrenders to your reconnaissance unit, it gains full information about all the enemy units nearby.
Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. You, on the...
Damage is indicated with the numbers above the unit being attacked. For ground and aircraft units, there are two types of damage, lethal and non-lethal. Both lethal and non-lethal damage decrease the unit's strength. However, non-lethal damage at the same time increases the number of units damaged, which can later be restored. Naval units always receive only lethal damage, however they have multiple ship parts with their corresponding HP. Thus, damage against them is split. Ship parts except the hull are repaired over time by ship maintenance. Hull HP cannot be restored in any way during the operation. Tanks are ideal for a rapid offensive in open terrain. However, they are vulnerable in close quarters to the infantry units in difficult terrain, such as cities, mountains, forests, swamps, shallows, and well-entrenched infantry units.
We'll get there in no time. Scatter them! Our tanks are not heavy, but fast. Panzer Corps at the ready. Panzers on a voyage.
Your unit has been withdrawn from a supply zone. The delivery of supplies to the unit has been stopped. The supply zone is marked with a white box symbol in the upper corner of each hexagon while the unit is selected.
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast. We will outmaneuver them. For Deutschland and its people. For Deutschland and its people.
We are unstoppable!
Artillery is the basis of the firepower of your forces. It can weaken enemy fortifications to allow your troops to attack without heavy losses. It is also good for defense, as it provides fire support to the ground units within its range. However, its main strength is its long firing range, which allows you to destroy the enemy troops from afar. Remember though, artillery is vulnerable to aircraft attacks and in close combat, so it needs to be protected.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Can you see anything? We employ superior combat tactics. Our tanks are not heavy, but fast. We will outmaneuver them.
Reconnaissance company reporting.
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks! Standing by for orders.
Ready for some havoc.
Reconnaissance company reporting. Nice and easy. We'll treat this with absolute discretion. We'll take the point. Recon company standing by. Standing by for orders. Moving out. Target in sight. We will lead the way. Standing by for orders. Attacking! Acknowledged. Move into a position. We'll take the point.
For Deutschland and its people. Always ready. Need anything bombed to the ground? Need anything bombed to the ground? Open fire!
Reconnaissance company reporting.
No army can fight without infantry.
We'll move quietly.
Panzer Corps at the ready. Keep moving! Keep moving! We shape their destiny. Already.
Be careful when you send your tanks into city, mountain, and forest terrain. If they run into enemy infantry, any skirmish will likely result in heavy losses due to close quarters.
Need anything bombed to the ground? Artillery, reporting. Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks.
Outmaneuver this!
All is quiet, but not for long. Parting the clouds.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
Tactical bomber reporting.
We'll move quietly. We'll treat this with absolute discretion.
We make victory our routine. Armored troops at your disposal.
Any sensitive assignments for us? We're the elite. Any sensitive assignments for us? There, see it? The enemy. Engaging!
Ready to make some craters.
Always ready.
Tactical bomber reporting. Advancing in that direction.
Hold the line!
We're the elite. No one can hide from us. And not.
You have captured an enemy supply point intact. It can now be used to supply your troops.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht. Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
We were born to make war.
No one can hide from us.
Panzer Corps at the ready. We will be there before you notice.
Reconnaissance Company reporting. Affirmative. No one can hide from us.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head. Armored troops at your disposal. Speed is our forte.
We cast the biggest shadows.
Standing by for orders. Standing by for orders. Moving. Stay sharp. Acknowledged. Move into a position.
Heavy caliber! To battle!
Speed is our forte.
Halt. Enemy up ahead. Moving out.
We will save the world from chaos.
We'll move quietly. Watch your step.
The hammer of the Reich! We are heavy hitters!
Fuel tanks are almost empty. If the unit is within the supply zone, fuel will be resupplied at the end of turn.
We are unstoppable! Heavy caliber!
Ready to make some craters. Anyone call for divine intervention? All is quiet, but not for long.
We will do.
You have selected an entrenched unit. When a ground unit finishes its turn while still being able to move, it gains 1 level of entrenchment. The unit can have up to 6 levels of entrenchment. Each level of entrenchment increases all defenses by 1. The unit loses all levels of entrenchment when it moves. Naval and aircraft units cannot gain entrenchment. Each attack against an entrenched unit reduces the entrenchment level by 1.
Moving out. We'll move quietly. Watch your step. Yes, Commander.
Armored troops at your disposal. Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht. Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head.
Where to, Commander? Dropping the payload. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered. Run or be removed. Dropping bombs. Fire from the sky. Parting the clouds.
What is it? Recon Company standing by. Moving. Stay sharp. We'll take the point. We've captured the key point. We've captured the key point.
Fuel tanks empty! Watch the fireworks! Firing for effect!
Any sensitive assignments for us? Target in sight. Don't feel bad. You are up against... We have taken Tarragona, Field Marshal Goering.
Good, good. The Republican government must be panicking, and rightly so. I am sending you our newest Panzer IV tanks to assist in the assault on Barcelona. Make sure they see enough action that this counts as a conclusive field test. I will expect your report after the battle.
Ready to roll. No respite for the enemy. Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht. Outmaneuver this! Ready to depart. We do not stop without good reason.
We will lead the way.
One day this war will end. Better not be soon. Fuel tanks empty. Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks.
We do not stop without good reason.
The hammer of the Reich. Give them everything we've got.
Armored troops at your disposal. We employ superior combat tactics. Armored troops at your disposal.
We're going! We're going! Affirmative. For glory! Time to move on.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head. Panzer Corps at the ready.
Standing by for orders.
We employ superior combat tactics.
We'll treat this with absolute discretion. Nice and easy.
We employ superior combat tactics.
Squads on the move.
Heavy caliber! Fuel tanks empty!
If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
We will rule the day. Ready to roll. Blast those bastards! We will rule the day. We are not done yet. We will rule the day.
An anti-tank unit has overwatched your troops. When your unit enters gun range of an enemy with active overwatch ability, it is automatically attacked. You can disable the enemy overwatch by attacking it. It is better to do a reconnaissance before sending in your armored forces.
In Guderian we trust. We'll get there in no time. Time to open up a bottle of schnapps.
Artillery reporting! Artillery reporting! Moving out! Moving out!
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head.
Target in sight.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
Watch your step.
Panzer Corps at the ready. Already there. Scatter them! It's not very comfortable here. Already there.
Your unit has just triggered an overrun skill. Every time a unit with an overrun skill defeats an enemy unit, it gains the ability to move and attack again.
No one can hide from us.
Our aircraft can now use this airfield.
We're the elite. Target acquired. We'll treat this with absolute discretion.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
Any sensitive assignments for us? All right, boys, let's make it clean.
We will do battle.
Anyone call for divine intervention? Bring the hammer down.
What is it?
Can you see anything? Take aim. It's not very comfortable here.
No one can hide from us.
Got you in my sights. Clean, I like it. Oh, it's free real estate. Squad's on the move. No one can hide from us. Acknowledged. Move into a position.
Pick up the pace.
We cast the biggest shadows. Ready to make some craters.
We will rule the day. Our tanks are not heavy, but fast. With speed and precision.
Where to, Commander?
Infantry is the Army's core.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
Any sensitive assignments for us? We're the elite. Moving out.
Can you see anything?
Yes, Commander.
Care package delivered!
Reconnaissance Company reporting. We have captured Barcelona, but the Spanish government seems to have escaped before the assault.
They should get used to fleeing their own capital. Hopefully they won't be so audacious as to start unpacking so soon. I'm sending several Luftwaffe units into your command. The people of Germany have invested a lot of time and effort into forming these units. Now it is time we evaluate the result. Let me know how well they perform in real combat. A few months ago, the Republicans took the city of Teruel. That's our gateway to Valencia, and their government must be hiding there. So, it is about time Teruel fell back into our hands.
The Republican resistance in Teruel is no more.
Finally, justice has been restored. The road to Valencia is wide open. This is a momentous opportunity, Halder. The Francois have been trying to reach that city for months. If we take it now, in a matter of days, we will once again demonstrate the superiority of the Wehrmacht. I believe this calls for reinforcement. I will give the appropriate orders.
Scatter them!
No field tests of our newest Panzer IV tanks were successful, Field Marshal. This new model has proven to be a highly effective instrument of war.
Great news, Halder. It seems in the tank building industry, we are also ahead of all the other European countries. That may prove to be handy very soon.
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks!
We're the elite. Everybody stop. I see the enemy. Standing by for orders. We're the elite.
We employ superior combat tactics. We'll get there in no time, with speed and precision.
All right, boys, let's make it clean.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head. We will rule the day. Can you see anything?
Infantry is the Army's core.
Runner, be removed. Starting bomb run. Runner, be removed. Dropping the payload.
Fighter planes are vital for gaining air superiority. Keep your fighters close to allied aircraft you want to protect, and they will provide fire support. Fighters are able to attack ground targets, although with low efficiency. They can use the Overwatch breakthrough skill to counter enemy anti-aircraft fire and clear the way for tactical bombers.
Dropping bombs. All is quiet, but not for long. Scorch the earth. We'll be passing over that quadrant.
Blast those bastards!
Runner, be removed. Hopefully, no fighters today.
Stop! Aim! Fire!
Runner, be removed. Bombs away! Bombs away! Kill confirmed.
We will rule the day.
We've got big guns and we're not afraid to use them!
Ready to depart.
No one can hide from us. We've captured the key point.
Already there.
We'll treat this with absolute discretion.
Give us something to shell already! Artillery advancing! Did you find us someone to shell?
I have a good feeling about this. We employ superior combat tactics. Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
What is it?
Ready to roll.
Need anything bombed to the ground?
We will save the world from chaos.
What is it?
For glory!
An anti-aircraft unit is a powerful and versatile weapon. Its main purpose is to protect your forces from enemy aircraft by overwatch, fire support, and direct attack of the enemy. However, it can also effectively combat ground units. Large caliber anti-aircraft artillery is a good weapon for destroying enemy tanks.
No one can hide from us.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
Fire from the sky.
Ready to raise the steel curtain. Pass the word, all enemy flights are grounded.
The hammer of the Reich!
No army can fight without infantry.
Ready to roll.
Tactical bomber reporting.
Enemy spotted. Everybody stop. I see the enemy.
Can you see anything?
Infantry is the army's core.
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
Give us something to shell already! Heavy caliber! Already there! Almost!
Nice and easy.
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks! One day this war will end! Better not be soon!
We do not stop without good reason.
Recon company standing by. Moving out. We'll move quietly.
Beware the fire support of the enemy artillery if you attack enemy troops with an artillery unit nearby.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head.
Any sensitive assignments for us?
Armored troops at your disposal.
Already there! Almost!
Advancing to...
Watch out, it's anti-aircraft overwatch fire. It is costly to attack the enemy positions protected by anti-aircraft units. Try making a preliminary attack on the enemy anti-aircraft units to disable their overwatch ability before sending any aircraft squadrons to engage them.
If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
At your command. Flat guns awaiting orders. AA guns reporting. Always ready.
Where to, Commander? Where to, Commander?
What is it? We will lead the way. We're the elite. No one can hide from us. If anyone asks, this unit does not exist. If anyone asks, this unit does not exist. We're the elite. Holding the key location.
Can you see anything? Ready to roll. Keep moving! Keep moving!
No one can hide from us.
With speed and precision, armored troops at your disposal.
Where to, Commander? It's about...
Attacks on targets covered by enemy anti-aircraft units can cost you the loss of aircraft.
We cast the biggest shadows. Starting bomb run. Correcting angle of approach. We cast the biggest shadows. Dropping the payload. We'll be passing over that quadrant. Run or be removed. You, on the ground. Catch. Anyone call for divine intervention? Hammer down. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal. Hopefully, no fighters today. Dropping the payload. On our way. We cast the biggest shadows.
If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
Ready to roll.
Tactical bomber reporting. Here's your Christmas gift. Direct hit confirmed. Tactical bomber reporting.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht. Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head.
One day this war will end. Better not be soon. We are heavy hitters.
Standing by for orders. Attacking. We'll move quietly. Engaging the enemy.
Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Advancing in that direction. Here's your Christmas gift.
We'll move quietly. What is it? Oh, it's free. Our forces have taken Valencia, Field Marshal Goering. The city is under our control.
Your successes are dazzling, General. Now all that remains is to capture Madrid. The Republicans' morale is all but gone, so this scuffle will barely be worth calling a battle. Meanwhile, I have convinced our Italian allies to support you. Their units will arrive soon.
This is Commander Krivoshein speaking. General Halder, you may have noticed the Republican tank divisions posted near Madrid. I have personally trained those crews, and let me assure you, You'll break your teeth if you try to take a bite out of Madrid. How about you keep your distance, comrade? We're common soldiers. There's no cause for a quarrel between us. Let the top brass decide the Spanish capital's fate.
Top brass, Commander? Aren't you a volunteer, same as I am? Let's get to the point, though. You're not in a position to make demands. Madrid is completely surrounded, and your chances of winning are close to nil. So how about you take your men and retreat? As a fellow officer, I will personally ensure you aren't fired upon.
A generous offer, General, but I'll have to turn it down. My orders are clear. Hold Madrid at all costs. You really don't want to know what they'll do to me back home if I disobey them.
As you wish, Machine. You have a few days to contact your top brass and negotiate the Soviet contingent's orderly retreat. Otherwise, let us meet on the battlefield.
General, the Abwehr has been keeping an eye on the enemy communications. A recent radiogram from Albacete claims a part of the garrison has deserted the city and joined the Francoists. They are holding out at the city's railway station, but they are both outnumbered and outgunned. This is a great chance to both capture Albacete and gain new allies.
They've already deserted their posts once. What's stopping them from doing so again? These men are turncoats. But you're right. This way we can take the city with minimal bloodshed. I will give the orders. We're advancing towards Albacete.
We employ superior combat tactics.
We'll take the point. No one can hide from us.
It's not very comfortable here. We will outmaneuver them.
Any sensitive assignments for us?
It's not very comfortable here. Blast those bastards!
We are the guns of the Reich!
Already there.
We've got big guns and we're not afraid to use them! Confirmed! Moving out!
Ready to roll. Ready to roll. We do not stop without good reason.
We'll move quietly.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
We run on time. Ready to make some craters.
Fighter plane combat ready. This is where the fun begins! Target.
Both our new planes and their pilots have demonstrated themselves in the best possible way. I talked to the top pilots myself, and my staff has documented all of their impressions and suggestions for air combat tactics and possible technical improvements.
Great. The German army has finally been returned to its former glory.
Keep moving! Keep moving! We shape their destiny. What's today's mission?
We'll take the point.
Ready to roll.
Heavy caliber! Confirmed! Moving out!
Ready to raise the steel curtain.
This unit has run out of ammunition. Move it within the supply zone to resupply it. Supply zone is marked with a white box symbol in the upper corner of each hexagon while the unit is selected.
Watch out for enemy planes. Moving as ordered. Pass the word, all enemy flights are grounded.
What is it?
Infantry is the Army's core.
We'll treat this with absolute discretion. We're the elite.
We will do battle. Time to move on.
In Guderian, we trust. Time for some action.
Any sensitive assignments for us? Target is ours.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head.
Heavy caliber! All right, boys, blast them!
For Deutschland and its people.
All city, forest, and mountain terrain offer much better protection from enemy attacks. Right-click an empty hexagon to learn more about its terrain.
We were born to make war.
Got you in my sights.
Weapons bay on.
Your aircraft is running out of fuel. In order to refuel, the aircraft has to land in an airfield within a supply zone. Carrier-based aviation can use carriers as an airfield.
There is no going back now.
We will outmaneuver them.
Keep your eyes peeled, everyone.
Armored troops at your disposal. We will rule the day. We'll get there in no time. Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head. Ready to roll. We will rule the day. Panzers on the move.
Infantry is the Army's core. No army can fight without infantry.
Running at express speed.
We are unstoppable!
Ready to depart.
Enemy is on the run!
Heavy caliber!
Any sensitive assignments for us?
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
Advancing swiftly.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Outmaneuver this!
If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
We'll get there in no time.
No army can fight without infantry.
Take aim.
We're the elite. Target is ours. Squads on the move. We'll move quietly.
Good day to score some kills. I got you now.
Where to, Commander? Bring the hammer down. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal. Bring the hammer down. Parting the clouds. Ready to make some craters. Dropping the payload. Bombs delivered for full effect. All is quiet, but not for long. Dropping the payload. Advancing in that direction. Bombs away, bombs away. Run or be removed. Hammer down. Ready for some havoc. Hostiles are retreated.
Standing by for orders.
Enemy supply point is now in your hands, but it has been completely destroyed. You'll be able to use it to supply our troops only after it has been repaired. Infrastructure restores 20% of its HP at the end of each turn.
Ready for some havoc. Dropping the payload.
We have helped the turncoats in Albacete to take control of the city.
Your moral principles may prove an asset in this war, but I'm glad you could find a compromise. There are allies you like and allies you need, but having both is a luxury. General, my agents report a large shipment of English machine guns has arrived from Madrid to Cuenca a few days ago. It seems the garrison commander has since been summarily executed for one reason or another, and the new commander hasn't seen fit to unpack the shipment yet.
Are you suggesting we pay them a visit? Why not? Our troops can always use more machine guns.
Don't let them get close! Enemy down!
Standing by for orders. There, see it? The enemy.
Ready for orders. Ever vigilant. Yes, we can do that.
Advancing swiftly.
Speed is our forte.
Flat guns awaiting orders.
Forward, march!
We will lead the way.
We employ superior combat tactics.
We'll treat this with absolute discretion. If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
Standing by for orders. Moving out. Standing by for orders.
If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
Ready to depart.
For glory! Forward, march!
This unit is on the verge of defeat. Send the unit to the service zone where it can be reinforced. The service zone is a 1 hex range around an infrastructure.
Recon company standing by.
Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents.
This unit is on the verge of defeat. Send the unit to the service zone where it can be reinforced. The service zone is a 1 hex range around an infrastructure.
Hopefully, no fighters today.
We're out of rounds!
Reconnaissance company reporting.
In Guderian, we trust.
Fire from the sky. Run or be removed. Gunners, keep an eye out. Advancing in that direction.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
Enjoy the ride.
Panzers on the move.
Hostiles are fleeing!
Can we start blasting already?
No army can fight without infantry.
Can we start blasting already?
Any sensitive assignments for us?
Can we start blasting already?
In Guderian, we trust. We will rule the day. Blast those bastards!
Standing by for orders.
Give them everything we've got!
Fighter plane combat ready.
What is it? Nice and easy.
Aces high. Enemy is fleeing.
Can we start blasting already?
We take what is ours. No time to stop.
Moving out. Recon company standing by.
Outmaneuver this!
Any sensitive assignments for us? Got you in my sights. Acknowledged. Move into a position. What is it? What's your step?
I didn't want to join the army. We are unstoppable!
About to run out of ammo. Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head. We don't need roads.
Already there! Almost!
For glory!
Panzer Corps at the ready.
Anti-aircraft guns ready. Moving to meet the enemy. Enemy down!
We will do battle.
AA guns reporting. Understood. Rolling out.
What is it? Keep your eyes peeled, everyone.
Anyone call for divine intervention?
Hopefully, no bombers today. Ready for orders. Moving to meet the enemy.
Any sensitive assignments for us?
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks! Affirmative!
We'll treat this with absolute discretion.
Panzers on the move.
Tactical bomber reporting. It's about to get loud down there. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Correcting angle of approach. Dropping the payload. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered.
Moving out. Got you in my sights. Never stood a chance.
Ready for some havoc. Kill.
We have helped the turncoats in Albacete to take control of the city.
Your moral principles may prove an asset in this war, but I'm glad you could find a compromise. There are allies you like and allies you need, but having both is a luxury. General, my agents report a large shipment of English machine guns has arrived from Madrid to Cuenca a few days ago. It seems the garrison commander has since been summarily executed for one reason or another, and the new commander hasn't seen fit to unpack the shipment yet.
Are you suggesting we pay them a visit? Why not? Our troops can always use more machine guns.
Pass the word, all enemy flights are grounded. Hopefully, no bombers today.
We will lead the way.
Masters of the sky.
You, on the ground, catch. Ready to make some craters. I don't like how exposed we are. Bring the hammer down. Gunners, keep an eye out. Bombs away, bombs away. Tactical bomber, armed and ready. Bombs away, bombs away. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal. You, on the ground, catch. Anyone call for divine intervention?
Order confirmed. Moving out.
Here's your Christmas gift.
AA guns reporting.
We will outmaneuver them.
General, ceasefire! Ceasefire! I have contacted the Soviet High Command. My new orders are to retreat from Madrid. If your offer still stands...
An officer's word is not easily broken, Commander. Go. I will make sure my troops hold their fire.
Thank you, Halder. It is rare to see such honor from your level of military leader. Reconnaissance Company reporting.
We're going! We're going!
Reconnaissance Company reporting.
Artillery reporting! Artillery incoming!
Here's your Christmas gift.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head. Ready to roll. Breakthrough!
Any sensitive assignments for us? Moving. Stay sharp. Recon Company standing by.
You, on the ground. Catch. Parting the clouds.
We'll take the point. Engaging! Clean, I like it.
We have captured the enemy stockpile at Cuenca. Indeed, it was chock full of excellent Vickers machine guns. Thank you for the timely tip, Admiral.
Artillery reporting! Artillery advancing!
We'll treat this with absolute discretion.
Can you see anything? We employ superior combat tactics.
Either resupply us, or we'll be no more than a stationary battery.
Can you see anything?
We cast the biggest shadows.
Ready to raise the steel curtain.
I didn't want to join the army. Break their lines!
We're the elite. Moving. Stay sharp. Engaging the enemy.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht. Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht. Time for some action.
We are the guns of the Reich! Oh, I love this assignment!
Advancing.
Panzers on the move.
Anyone call for divine intervention?
Pass the word, all enemy flights are grounded.
Reconnaissance Company reporting. Squads on the move.
We'll keep the sky clear. Moving as ordered.
Ready to depart. We do not stop without good reason.
Yes, Commander. They won't see you coming. Enemies running. Don't let them get far. If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
Fire from the sky. Hate to be the cleanup detail for that one. Fire from the sky.
Can you see anything?
Ready for some havoc.
Ready to roll. It is under our control.
We will do battle.
Ready for some havoc. Anyone call for divine intervention?
Either resupply us, or we'll be no more than a stationary battery.
Already there.
We'll move quietly. Any sensitive assignments for us?
Hopefully, no fighters today.
Ready to depart.
We will lead the way. Affirmative. Halt. Enemy up ahead.
Ready to raise the steel curtain. Rolling out. Advancing to a new location.
Ready to make some craters. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents.
Watch your step.
Artillery advancing! Give us something to shell already!
We will lead the way. Moving. Stay sharp. We'll move quietly.
It's not very comfortable here. Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head.
Confirmed! Moving out! We are heavy hitters!
We will rule the day.
We will save the world from chaos.
Fly like the wind! I have a good feeling about this.
Correcting angle of approach.
Fuel's running out! Fuel's running out!
We cast the biggest shadows. Tactical bomber, armed and ready. Fire from the sky. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal.
Give us something to shell already! Give them everything we've got! Give us something to shell already!
Can you see anything? We will outmaneuver them.
Enemy positions have the fire support of anti-tank guns. They are shooting at your tanks.
Did you find us someone to shell?
We'll treat this with absolute discretion. Advancing. Target acquired. Standing by for orders. Yes, Commander. Engaging!
Ready to depart.
Can we start blasting already? One day this war will end. Better not be soon. Confirmed. Moving out.
Time to move on.
We'll take the point. Watch your step. Yes, Commander. They won't see it coming. Don't feel bad. You are up against the best. Oh, it's free real estate.
Ready for orders. Advancing to a new location.
Starting bomb run.
We'll treat this with absolute discretion.
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
Anyone call for divine intervention? Bring the hammer down.
For glory!
Fuel's running out!
Ready for some havoc. Bring the hammer down. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Dropping bombs. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Tactical bomber, armed and ready. On our way. Hammer down. All is quiet, but not for long. Dropping the payload. Parting the clouds. Dropping the payload. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal. You, on the ground. Catch.
We are the guns of the Reich!
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht. Breakthrough!
No army can fight without infantry.
Can you see anything? We'll get there in no time.
If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
Either resupply us, or we'll be no more than a stationary battery. Fuel's running out! Moving as ordered!
We will save the world from chaos. For glory!
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht. We'll get there in no time.
We cast the biggest shadows. Starting bomb run. Run or be removed. Here's your Christmas gift. Where to, Commander? Target destroyed. Tactical bomber reporting. Dropping the payload. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal. We cast the biggest shadows. Run or be removed. Anyone call for divine intervention? Scorch the earth. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal. Anyone call for divine intervention? Hopefully, no fighters today. Here's your Christmas gift. All is quiet, but not for long. It's about to get loud down there. Tactical bomber, armed and ready. Starting bomb run.
Ready to roll. In Guderian, we trust.
Keep your eyes peeled, everyone. Got you in my sights. And stay dead.
The Spanish capital is under our control, Field Marshal Göring. The government has surrendered, and the Francoists are already putting up their flags around the city. It seems the civil war is over.
What a glorious day, my friend Halder. Be sure, the Führer will be notified of your commanding prowess. My God, what an impressive victory! I'm sure Franco's troops were left in awe of the Wehrmacht's display of skill and might. The Führer is pleased with you, Halder. Return to Berlin at once. We expect your full report on the Army and vehicles' combat effectiveness now they have been tested in the field.
Hermann, just look at this endless list of candidates for the new Army Chief of Staff. There's not one halfway decent person in it.
I know your resentment of the Army High Command is justified, Adolf. However, what you could do is call upon your most loyal officers and ask which one commands their respect.
Democratic elections in the Wehrmacht. That is certainly something new.
As we say, one people, one Reich, one Führer. Yet it might be wise to discuss the assignment with the commanding officers, my Führer.
Who would you suggest as the best candidate for the Army Chief of Staff position?
In my opinion, it's Franz Halder. His operational actions in Madrid speak louder than words.
Franz Halder is the best candidate, my Führer. He is a brilliant strategist.
I think it should be Franz Halder. His military vision and talents can be of great service to our country.
I can recommend Halder, my Führer. Or myself.
You can go, Manstein.
The majority sees as the Army Chief of Staff a man who is afraid of starting a war.
So what? All strategic decisions are yours only, Adolf. He is a loyal commander who is highly respected. You need but an instrument to carry out your will. If you assign Halder, you will win over the entire Army High Command.
The Russians have me worried. The Fuhrer may trust them, but I don't. How could Stalin possibly not see a new, strong Germany as a challenge? I bet his all-too-friendly facade will slip soon. We must keep an eye on our allies as much as we do on our enemies.
Did you know I was born here in Eastern Prussia? Feels good to return to my native lands. The Polish government dallies in indecision, and their army is half a century behind us in tactics and arms. While the Wehrmacht is fielding state-of-the-art aircraft and tank armies, the Poles fight on horseback. Mark my word, this conquest will be over the moment it begins.